So we're back with the only game where I hate an NPC, and our sole task of this save is to make his life as miserable as possible. Yes, we're back with FS25 and Riverbend Springs. How are you all doing? Hope you're all having a great day. Walter is having a very miserable day. The sawmill has been flat out overnight. And yes, he is I think probably very grumpy this morning, so much so that it was a nice day and he wasn't outside. So that tells me everything I need to know about Walter. Right, am I able to lift them off there, or have I got to back that in? I don't even know what that takes. Oh look, it's nearly got the tractor built. Well, it definitely takes these. Oh no, we can just lift that off. We don't get paid for it, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't get paid for it, unfortunately. Now, I can never remember if it's them ones that it takes. There's only one way to find out. It is. We need some rope. Ah, that's interesting. So we're going to be doing a new production by the looks of things. Yeah, so anyway, as I say, this is Riverbend Springs and the Hate Walter series. No, that wasn't what I just put in there, so that clearly isn't going to go. We'll put that in there. Like I say, we don't get paid for it now, but I'm assuming that when the tractor and the playground equipment get made, because that's what we've done so far, which is pretty cool, I guess, in a way. Yeah, so when they're made, we then, I think, if I'm correct, I've never done it, so I don't know. I'm kind of doing this for the first time, and you're kind of witnessing it, so we're probably going to mess all this up. But according to that, we need rope now. So I'm assuming that I don't really know what the rope would require. No, that doesn't take that one, James. You know that song. Whether it takes, I mean, what do you make rope out of? It's a good question, actually. I'm assuming. Wait, wouldn't. Well. Wool. Or, no, cotton, probably. No, not cotton. Cotton would be too thin. Mind you, tie it together. Well, band it together. I don't know. I'm sounding really thick here. So shut up. But anyway, we'll go and we'll just have a drive over to the rope maker. And, excuse me, we will see what we should get paid for them. By the looks of that, we got paid for some other stuff as well. Yeah, so we'll go over there. We'll have a little drive over and just see what it requires. I mean, I'm 100% certain you don't make it out of wood, so I'm fairly certain we ain't gonna need to cut down no trees. Incap is easier for this bit, but yeah, as I say, the year is already into April, and when we get back, we've got some farm building to do. We've got land to buy. That's going to be the next thing for us. We're going to buy more land. You'll know that we bought the 3 fields on the sort of, as we look now, the left-hand side of the farm. So we've got them to work. We need to get them done, but I need to find out what rope requires, because obviously that will influence what I start planting. And if it is, for whatever reason, cotton, then I'm fairly certain we've missed the window. In which case we're going to have to wait a whole year, well, 11 months, because I'm fairly certain that's February, March when that gets planted. I could be wrong. Actually, I may have just driven past it. The car will have to wait. You'll have to wait, mate. I'm lost. Alright, let's have a look. This looks like a... Nope, that's not a sign. Okay. Alright, well, we'll come in here and we'll see what this is. It's like a whole new road network going on around here. Wouldn't that be just as easy to have that and in... Oh, here we go. What is this? I'll tell you what this is. Now, I don't know if I've ever told you, but yes, this is what this is. So, when the game updated, not the last time, but the time before that, it spawned me here. And it kept spawning me here. And then the game updated again, and it stopped spawning me here. And it started to respawn me back at where I should be respawned. But that's what this is. This is the little area. Now, I think according to the map, you don't own this. But when they updated the game, you did for a while own that. I mean, how much is that? So to buy that with the field is 319,000. I mean, we don't need to visit because we're already there. So it's 119,000. Now, as far as I don't know whether when you buy this area, whether all the triggers then reopen. But as I say, when the game did update, say not the last time, but the time before that, it kept spawning me here. And then, as I say, I updated it again, and then it stopped. So I don't really know what was going on, or why that was happening, or whether it was intentional, whether it wasn't, or quite what, as I say, happened really. But yeah, that's what that area is. It's like a second farm. There's quite a few farms scattered about this map, because I've been doing quite a bit of sort of looking around, and not sort of on this. Everything, all ropes. That's the one we want. Should be able to make that turn. Not on this. So I've been sort of experimenting and put new mods in and stuff, and so I've got like a sort of tester save, as I call it. Right, here we go. Crossing Point Ropes. Okay, that must be the name of the place. Lease. Well, before I lease it, I want to know what I need. Go to non-owned. Rope maker. Here we go. Right. We're going to need, yeah, cotton. Or wool. 20 wool make 3 cotton. 150 cotton make 40 rope. Okay. Fair enough. So cotton or wool. So I'm fairly certain we've missed the bloody planting for cotton. Yes. Darn it. Oh well, we'll have to get the sheep. So that's another thing we're doing today. We'll get now I'll lease it when I've got the stuff. Right, so we need to get some sheep as well. So that's changed what we're going to do a little bit first off. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the farm now, and then we will get the bale trailer on. I think we've got to get it unloaded first. So actually we'll start a little bit of the farm build, because that will get me my buildings down, and I can start getting that yard cleared up, because as an OCD sufferer, an obsessive cleaning man, that yard is beginning to do my head in. I sort of loaded it in this morning and thought, I don't want to play this. It's just that yard is too messy. And then I was kind of like, you know, oh, I'll build it I'll build the farm, and then by the time I start the episode, I'll have it all cleared up, and I'll go to everyone, look what I did. And then I was thought, nah, well, maybe people would like to see you, sort of bodge up the farm just with the fence last week. So the fence has gone, actually. Yeah, so I need to just say that the fence has gone, and the reason it's gone is because, yes, I did knowingly cut off. Is this one or the next one? I think it's this one. It is this one. I did knowingly cut off that other field. The biggest problem was it also cut off the access to the playground maker, and that meant that was no good, because that's where I'm taking the vast majority of my wooden products. The sawmill is now empty, so that was not going to be producing anything. So we've got lots of trees around those 3 new fields that we bought, so we can start to dismantle them. But there will be some fields that, as we go through. So the aim of the save, the goal, is to own the map and to be a fully established farm. I know we have a little bit of fun with Walter and different things, and that's fine, but there is actually a point to this thingy. We're going to own the map and be an established farm and do all of the products that we can do. So it's going to take a while, but I think we've all got a while, haven't we? I hope so. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and that's the other thing I need to check on, actually, the animals. Because I don't know whether it's me again, or whether it's just because it was winter, but they are consuming so much food, it is unbelievable. And their health, just like it doesn't, like in FS22, it goes down a little bit each time, like each hour. This doesn't. If there's no food, it just boom, 0. It's like, what? You can't do that to me. It's like, what are you doing to me? You can't do that. I'll have the RSPCA round here. It's like this one, look, it's just oh, this one still does have a bit of food and still a bit of meadow. What's the point, right? And I've thought this before, but it's kind of like, what's the point of giving me meadow grass and actually that just destroying their health? What's the point in that? You might as well just not have any food, because they're clearly not eating, otherwise their health would be okay. And in the summertime, that's what they eat. So it's just like, I don't know, it's a bit weird, and I'm not sure. But anyway, we're getting a little bit of manure, but what we'll do is, right, yeah, so I took away this fence, just because it did block off the access route to the playground maker place building. But what we'll do is I'll just go into a little bit of time lapse. I'll get these cleared, get them back onto the farm, and then, as I say, we'll start a little bit of a... Oh, hang on, I'm on times 10 here. I don't want to be on times 10. And then I will start to get the farm built, and then we can concentrate on getting the animals fed. I might even send the New Holland off to work, because we can start to get the land cleared. So what factories at the moment do we own? So we own the cement factory, which I do off camera because there's nothing to that. It's a really tiny pile of stones that you just move from, you move them about 50 yards, and then over a long period of time, and it is a long time, you get bricks and stuff like that. You got the playground maker and the sawmill. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be the dairy area. So this is where we're going to put bale storage. We're going to put silage clamps and stuff like that. Whether we actually do go on to silage making with a forager and stuff, I don't know yet. I'm not sure, but we will be putting them down just in case we do want to do it. And then over in this period, over in this section over here, this is going to be where the farm sheds are going to go for all the machinery I mean, as it happens, we can cut this grass and get we'll probably only get like a bale or two off it, but we can cut this grass down. But yeah, so we're going to and what I might do is as well, I might go back into the thing, get the decoration of the red fence up, and just take it all the way to down to here, if I'm able to do that, because there's a sign there and it might not let me. But we'll see whether or not we can do that. And yeah, we'll crack on. So as I say, I'm going to go and now collect those bales, and I'll be back in a little bit. So that is the bales collected. Now, as you obviously saw, I put up 2 sheds. So as I say, this area here is going to be for the cows, really, for all their stuff. So what I'm going to do is have it open so far on this side, so that this will be the in and out. Because there's obviously a roadway that leads us out to the road there, but there's also a roadway obviously that can take us all the way down there. So we'll have silage clamps probably on that side maybe, and then on this side we will have storage buildings and stuff like that for the equipment that's going to be obviously needed for the animals. But as I say, that's them now got. So what we can do is, I think what we should do is cut the grass there for silage one more time, get that silage straight off, and then so we'll get it cut, and then as I say, we'll get it silaged, and then what we'll do is we'll put the sheep down. Now it could be that because the sheep pens, and it's only the cow pens that are expandable, if you like, that you can actually sort of customize. I did toy with the idea of taking the dairy one down and putting it down here, and then having the sheep up there, because as I say, because we can't customize it. Originally what I wanted to do was have the sheep here, so we'd have the building in this bit here, in this area here. We'll just flatten this off a little bit or smooth it out or whatever, have the building here, and then the pen going all the way around the field. But we can't really do that. Well, we can't do that because as I say, the actual pens themselves are not. So on the cow ones it says, if you pick that one, the pasture of this building can be customized. So if you now go to sheep, and we'll choose that one, just say, you can't. That's it. That's what you get. That is what you get. So it kind of sort of thinks, well, hang on a minute, should we put it like here, have them down, the sheep and the goats down here, probably have, because I don't know how many can you get in there, 68. So if we were to have 2 sheep and 2 goats, that probably would do better. I mean, well, I haven't said that. That's only 26. No, so we've got to go for that one, really. That's 26. That's 60. Yeah, so we've got to go for that one. But I don't know whether to put it down this sort of bit here, to put them down here, and then that leaves us then the rest of the field to keep taking silage from. So do you know what I mean? So I think that might be better. And as I say, I do need them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them this way, and then that way they're on the longest side. Yeah, it does mean we've got a bit of a hill to contend with, but you know, I'm sure I can manage that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them like that. Do you want to? Oh, you can. Can I get out of that? Right. Oh, it's bought it. Darn it. Okay. That's left me a little bit of an issue. Okay. What am I going to do now, James? I don't know. Let's go here and then go back to here. Should be able to do that. Remove that. Yes. I don't mind doing that because I do get the money back. So I've got a mod in the mod folder where, as long as the building hasn't been down for an in-game hour, you do get a full refund. If it's been in the game for a full in-game hour, then you start to, every hour you lose depreciation until it gets down to half of its value. But I didn't realise I could do that, so I can still do that. Really, I can still put that in this corner. So that is absolutely ideal. Right, we've got a telegraph pole there, but that's fine because we're going in this corner here. Although having said that, I could put it in the middle, I guess. And, well, in which case we need to get it cut, don't we? If we can actually build that. I didn't realise you could do that. When I tried, although it wasn't that pen, actually, to be fair. But when I tried sort of, as I say, testing things out and making sure everything works and isn't going to crash the game, and it's a good job I do that, because a few things that I've put into this save to you know, to sort of help develop it, have had to go because they kept crashing the game. But anyway, what we'll do is we will let me just think about what I need to do. So I want him to cut. Where's the mowers? There's the mowers. So if he could cut the grass, ideally we could do with a third tractor for this. Ooh, nice sprayer. Me like. Oh, that's a nice trailer actually. That's got an unrealistic capacity though. What is that? Oh, it's a forage wagon. It's not a trailer. So we could do with a that'd be nice. Well, it's only 145,000. Mind you, we could save money, and that's only 125. That's 310. That's 458. See, that would be ideal, because that would give us. See what I'm thinking. I'll probably annoy a lot of you because I do change my mind a lot. I used to be indecisive once, but now I'm not so sure. God, that's an old one. Yeah, so what I was thinking, if we got 3 tractors, you see, it means we can get on with 3 separate things. So I could have him mowing, him rowing, and then we could use the John Deere as our tractor and do the baling. But it also means that we can have tractors out in the fields doing other jobs for us, while we got a tractor that's more than powerful enough to do everything that we want. Because I'm thinking, not only this tractor, but if we come down here, we've got a mixer wagon as well. Sugarcane we're going to need to do, not at the moment because we don't have the land, and I can't buy the land until I've finished doing the building the farm, you know, mainly because obviously we will we'll be sort of caught between two then. But I do need to get the sheep up and running because you know, we need the wall for the ropes. It's okay. I sort of trailed off then. My mind was suddenly like, kind of like, how do we produce hay if we don't have a tedder? because they're straw bales. We need, and actually, I need to say this as well. So the reason why that I do this, that I did this, was to put the 2 sheds in, was because, oh, can I go in there? Because that's going to annoy me. If not, yeah, as we can. Thank goodness for that. Was because, so in my test save, where I've got like a sort of a massive dairy operation going on, because I want to see whether I can do it or not. And as I say, it does allow me to put loads of new mods in and to kind of like, see whether any are going to crash the game or whatever. I had a tornado, which isn't. I've had tornadoes on the game. I've obviously done shorts on them. I've never even covered them in videos and what have you. So that's no problem. For the first time ever, I've had a tornado down this end. It was in that field, and I've got a very similar arrangement on my save game in terms of that's where the cow barns are. So it's quite similar. But here, I've left it open, and I've just sort of kind of stacked the bales down because the tornadoes, or twisters as Giants wants us to call it actually. If I go into the big map, I can use my mouse cursor and I can show you. So I've been playing the game now since sort of November. Admittedly, I don't put as many hours into this as I do FS22, but I've been playing the game since November, right? So on sort of the save that I'm kind of, where I make sure everything's okay for this save so that we don't have no crashes or it doesn't, ruin anything. Whenever I get a tornado, it's always, or twister, it's always in this half of the map. I have never had a tornado or twister this side of the map ever. It's just never happened. It's always been this road here, and they've always been above. Now, yesterday when I was, as I say, I downloaded quite a few mods yesterday, and I wanted to try them out. And as it happens, one of them, as I say, does crash my game, and I managed to isolate which one it was. So obviously that's now not in the game no more, but the others are, because at the moment everything seems fine. But I actually had a tornado, and it came into this field, and it went across my farm in that direction, and I had all my bales, so it was probably more about that direction. But I had all my bales there, and they literally all disappeared. It was just like, oh, okay. Oh, that's how you're going to play things from now on, is it? It's like, okay, right, you're going to play dirty, yeah? So, yeah, so today I was kind of like, well, okay, I'll put 2 bale sheds up. We'll have silage one side and then straw the other. So it might be that we have a 3rd bale shed down there, and we'll have hay in that one. And we'll protect our bales that way. I quite like the feature, to be fair. So I sort of I was annoyed because it was kind of like I had a lot of bales there, and it meant that I didn't have to bale for quite a while, and I could just kind of sort of, sort of go through the years quite quickly because I was all set up and everything. And then, then the game sort of went, "Oh, you like your bales, do you? Well, let's just get rid of them." And all that basically happens is, or from what I could tell, unless at some other point I'm then driving in some other area of the map and I just find loads of my bales. But as far as I could tell, all it does is delete them. They just disappeared. But like I say, it might be that I'm driving, on the oh dear, I can't get rid of that one. There we go. Whew, that was lucky. Anyway, yeah, so it might be that I'm driving around the map and I end up finding me bales. But yeah, so right, what we're going to do is we'll get on with cutting that field and mowing that field. I think I will buy that tractor, and we'll make hay out of out of that field. So I'm going to need a 3rd tractor. We'll say we'll buy the John Deere, slightly more horsepower for 20 grand more than the McCormick. So the McCormick 310, 458, and we're only going to pay another 20 grand. or just short of 20 grand, because I don't think there's anything really that I need to. So we're going to pay a little bit more for it, but actually that's quite a bit more. We don't really need that. What one are you offering me on here? 264 up to 310. It's 140. It's still 5 grand less than the lowest John Deere. I mean, if we wanted, we can't. I was going to say if we wanted to, we could paint it green. We wasn't going to, but we could have done. Yeah, so I'll probably buy this one actually. And then, as I say, there's a food mixer there as well, and a tedder, and we'll get them as well. And then that will set us on the path to glory. Although there was a John Deere thingy there, so we'll get that as well. I'll actually wait on that one, but I do need that if I'm going to make hay. So we'll buy that, yeah, for £8,000. Would be silly not to. Right, let's get you mowing. We need diesel. We need some diesel. I haven't got a diesel tank. That's obviously something that we're going to need to put in. Right, I'm going to switch over to a little bit of time lapse, and I'll see you in a minute.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had.
there we are. That's the hay collected. A bit of an odd texture, and I really hate how those swaths and stuff disappear and then come back and what have you. I kind of believed that it was my graphics card that was doing it, and that, you know, although it does meet the minimum requirements, as I say, the game automatic, or when I load the game in, it auto selects ultra settings, but I knock it down to medium, and I've often thought that it was because I'd knocked it down to medium, that's why that happened. And then I put it the other day back up to ultra, and it still was happening. And then I, funnily enough, caught a Daggerwin video, and he was doing hay on his save on Hutan Pantai, and so I went on there to look at the sort of sheep and different things, and about, you know, sort of what you can do and what have you. And yeah, it was happening on his, and his computer, you know, is a lot better than mine, a lot better than mine. You know, mine's pretty good, but his is, as I say, much, you know, far superior. So yeah, it isn't my graphics card, so it's a bit poor really that it's like that, but there you go. I'm not going to go on with saying everything negative about this game because you know, there's just no point. Right, shall we put it here? We need to put it somewhere. Oh, hang on, we've got a thingy there, so we might put it here actually. Well, we'll have to put it inside the... Can I put it there now? No. Okay, so it's got to go just inside. That's okay. I haven't said that. If it's got to go inside and I don't own the land, I probably own the land this side, don't I? Nope, I don't. Okay. Just, let's have a look this side. This looks more favourable. Yes, I like that a lot more. So I'll put it there. Do you want to customise? Yes. Okay, so, and then I need to sort of zoom in a little. Right, I don't want to be inside that yellow marker, so we'll go up to there. Can I come up to here? I can. Look at this. Oh, no. Right, delete last segment H. So I need to come to about here. Can I then get it up to here? And then across here. Keep going. No, about here. Okay, we can go here. So this is going to be a fairly big, as you can see, substantial fence, and the reason for that is obviously we want goats in here as well. And plenty of sheep, because we're going to need to keep making wool. Well, yeah, we're going to need to making wool, but we're also going to need to be making rope as well. So if we could, the more sheep and stuff we can have, I know we won't be able to afford them all straight away, but that's not a problem. Right, I need to turn that around that way, and then to about there, and then across to there. Bosh. Cancel creation of custom fences. No. Did that not go to where it's supposed to then? Okay. No. Do I then press escape? No. Okay, why hasn't that... Why is that not accepting? Obviously it has to join up to that, but that's clearly not. Oh, see, it's snapping to there. Not so sure. The fence should be all the way across there. Right, let's. I may have messed this up. So let's get to here. Ah, I see. It's got to go this way. That's the problem. I thought you could take that anyway, but no, you can't. You have to go the way that it wants you to go. Of course you do. Right, well, we'll try and run it now on the edge of the grass field up to here. And then we will swing the camera around so I can actually see where I'm going, and then we can go up to here, which is about here, and then to here. And then we can do that all in one big segment. Excellent. And then we can just come across to there. Has that done it? Oh man. Okay. Take it back from there to there and then come across to there. That's okay, isn't it? Or is it just too big? Is that what it might be kind of saying to me, is that it's just too big? Not going very well, this, is it? Right, let's take that segment out. Right, from here, we'll keep it in the bounds then. Ah, there we go. Right, do you want to plant the meadow for sheep barn? No. Excellent. Right, finally got that in. That's excellent. This is a really big field for the sheep, which is good, because hopefully, as I say, we'll be able to have goats in here as well, but that took a little bit longer than what I originally thought that was going to take, but never mind. Let's get over here now. We should be able to buy the sheep now. Let's see what, and the goats hopefully as well. We need to get selling wood again. Ooh, it's done a little bit. Oh dear. Might have to tidy that up and do that off camera. Right. Sheep. Ah, there we go. Okay. So, how many are we allowed? 247. Pretty good. So, yet again, we'll take, we'll do, so that's 10, 20, 30. So 10, 20, 30, 40. That'll be 50 of each. 10 of each will do. Yeah. So we'll do 10 of them. Do 10 of everything. But we'll start the flock from 0, and then that way we can build up. Mainly because we don't have that much food, and they won't eat much. So it's always a good place to start, right? Alright, and then 10 of these. Excellent. And then 10 of these. Alright, so 50, is that right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yep. Excellent. We'll just save the game. And with that, I'm tempted half just to leave it. God, if I'd have just gone a little tiny bit over that way, I'd have been fine. Right, it's going to be interesting to see where everything spawns then, because I'm assuming that's for wool. So how and where do I get my goat's milk from? Don't know. But let's go and hop the fence and just have a little look. So there's the little sheepies. Is that a little goatie? Have you got a little goatie? I think that's a goat, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Excellent. Like I say, that is a massive pen, but that'll do fine. We'll be okay with that once the herd gets built out. So as I say, we've got the hay barn down now as well, which is good. And then what I'll do is off camera, I'll just get a couple of hay bales and I'll go and feed them. They won't take very much. And then the last thing that I want to do in this episode is this. We're on the right one. So I want to buy some more grass. So I want to buy that one. Yep. Don't think I'll be able to afford that one. No. But that's bought another grass field. And then we should be okay then for now for grass. I might even make one of our other fields grass. You know, one of the arable fields grass as well, just so as we have got more than enough feed. I mean, we've got quite a bit of silage now. As far as I can tell, all of the bale, or apart from those straw bales, so I'll clear them up as well off camera, because I doubt whether you want to see me just going up and down with the forklift doing them. But so we can get 800 in there, that's quite good. 800 in there, that's excellent. We won't need no more than that. What's that? I think we're going to be finding remnants of trees for forever and a day, I think. But as I say, I'm going to leave this episode here. So thanks ever so much for watching. I've really enjoyed having your company. If you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help my channel. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.